The college basketball experience preview and picks episode for Friday, January 3rd on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Sign up. And when you do sign up with the promo code TCESGPN, you get a 50% deposit bonus up to $1,000. We're also brought to you by Rhythm, the leader in data-driven picks and props. Get your free 7-day trial period today by going to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/rhythm. That's RITHMM. That's sportsgamblingpodcast.com/rhythm. And remember, as always, folks, to let it ride.
This is Mike Leach, head football coach at Mississippi State, and you're listening to SGPN. Let it ride.
Basketball experience preview and picks episode for Friday, January 3rd. And it is a dandy of a day. YouTube.com/the college experience. You can watch the show here. I won't even put the pressure on the like and subscribe. Even though that we would appreciate it, but just you can watch the show. All right. Fire day for myself. There's a day you just feel good jumping around, and I even had a couple bad beats I can bitch about. You'll hear about it, I'm sure. If you're wondering who the hell you're listening to, my name is Colby Database Dan, aka Pick Dundee. That's not a pick. This is a pick.
He was raised in the land down under, where a man thinks on his feet, speaks with his fists, and lives by his wits.
When Dundee happened, he was a superstar.
Nobody knows nothing. Somebody knows. Double the price, but no one touches Dundee.
Oh boy. Tastes like victory. That's what that tastes like. Victory. I am joined by my co-host. He is the host of the Big 12 College Experience. Subscribe. And the Ryan and Rush Show. Subscribe. Give it up for former video coordinator for Hall of Fame coach Bob Huggins and Frank Martin, Ryan McIntyre, aka Money Line Mac. How are you, brother?
Doing good, man. Good day in hoops, winning night, and cheers to everybody. Happy New Year again.
Oh yeah. I had a great night in hoops, and then I had an amazing night in football. I had a shit ton of money on Ole Miss minus the points against Duke. Easy handicap.
Yeah.
Loaded up on Notre Dame. Loaded up in the under. Loaded up on Riley Leonard's rush prop. And then I had a great night in basketball, betting fucking 20. How many games did I bet? How many? Let me see what I got here. I got I had 29 college basketball wagers on the line there. Actually, and we still have one left. So actually, there's a 30th out there that I'm waiting for the ending. But let's talk some shit, because it's always a good day to shit on the haters. We opened up with a bang. Oh, Charleston Southern getting it done. These Buccaneers just running bulldog bullshit out of here. You're not coming into Charleston and getting a dub. Double lock. Your thought? Did you get eyes on this?
Not really. I caught a little bit, but not enough to give it an in-depth analysis. I did see that the line moved against us, and skiing, and I saw that. I go, oh, this is a winner. I know how CLV works. It wants to go the other way.
Yeah, we did have a couple horrible beats.
I
because I had a fire day, but how about Presbyterian, by the way? Didn't bet this game, but those Blue Hose beat Longwood by 8. Nice, dude. This has got to be one of the best wins for the program.
Well, outside of that magical trip to Texas earlier in the year, that was fantastic. But yeah, start the Big South 1-0, good win for the Blue Hose.
It's a huge win.
Yeah.
We were on the right side of Austin P against North Florida. They won outright by 8. North Florida's a disaster.
Horrible.
Shout out to Avetta who was at that game. This is one that I just can't believe we didn't hit.
Which one?
South Carolina Upstate.
Oh God.
I mean, at one point in the second half, they had a 5-point lead. Right? This is a team. We were getting 15 and I was getting 15 and a half. I don't know what number you got, but I'm like, okay, no way. They're going to no way. Winthrop wins by 19. So you get a 24-point turnaround essentially in the second half. Unfucking believable. We were on the right side, dude. This was a loss. Hey, look, I'll take it, but we were on the right side. Your thoughts?
Yeah, complete collapse. Just wheels fell off for Upstate in the second half against the more talented team. It's been happening a lot lately. These dogs just fucking sell it, man.
Yeah. Then fucking Holy Cross.
Oh, hooked.
Did you watch this, dude? I watched this.
No,
I watched this entire game.
Watching.
Dude, this one was brutal. I mean, look, Holy Cross blew a big lead, but for a second there, Loyola almost probably should have won this game for a minute. Like they had 3-minute mark. It looked like Loyola was gonna. They made a 3 to go up 3, but Holy Cross is up 1, and they have the ball. They go to 10 seconds left. They go to inbound it. The inbounds pass gets stolen, but then the stealer in the situation, the defender, grabs the ball and throws it, and it gets stolen again back to Holy Cross. They get fouled, and it is a guy who has not missed a free throw this year, right?
And he misses.
Like their best free throw shooter. I have 2.5. I think we called it at 3 last night, but when I woke up this morning, it was 2.5. I'm like, okay, we're good. But these fucking announcers, every time they hammer that, they're like, this is the team's best free throw shooter. He hasn't missed a free throw all year. I'm like, shut the fuck up, man. Shut the fuck up. Yeah. And of course he makes the first, misses the second, only win by 2. Brutal beat. Beat. Shout out to the Juice who brings up rest in peace to the former Princeton wide receiver as one of the victims in that senseless violence on Bourbon Street. And that's Jack Besh's brother. If you know Jack Besh, the wide receiver / tight end for TCU, that is his brother. So condolences, love and condolences to the Besh family. Absolutely terrible. I don't even know what to say. I mean, that's just terrible. Yeah, Tiger Besh, Princeton wideout.
Terrible, man.
I don't even. Yeah, it's just that, and I learned today that the reason why those guards were down, like they have, like, if you've been to Bourbon Street, they have these big metal things where you can't really drive down, but they were down because the NFL they're redoing them for the Super Bowl.
Cities. Yeah. They're common in a lot of big cities.
But the Super Bowl is in a month, so they were rebuilding these things, and I still don't know why you have them down for New Year's though.
Yeah,
New Year's on Bourbon Street's fucking insane. Yeah,
because the Super Bowl and New Year's is just as big. Obviously, it's not as big as the Super Bowl, but that's one of your biggest events of the year. You would like to have that up. Maybe do that in the beginning of December, not the beginning of January.
Yeah, I mean, because if that's the case, yeah, even if he turns down there, maybe he gets 1 or 2. But I just think it would be very hard to drive. It's just fucking horrible, though, man. I saw the worst part about the internet is you see some videos you don't want to see. Sometimes you're scrolling down, you're like, oh fuck, man. Yep. You're like, yeah. I mean, we live in a sick fucking world. I don't know how else to. They should have, their parents should have introduced them to college football and college basketball and sports gambling. But yeah, I don't know. But I don't know how to get out of this on like without being a fucking dick, because we're just going from that, and I'm like, let's go. Let's talk about this Loyola Maryland, this Greyhound defense. This Greyhound defense was elite. No, there's nothing comparable to that shit. It's hard to get out of. That shit is horrible. It's a terrible way to start your year. It's just terrible for your whole life. If you know anyone affiliated with that, then I have no good way to transition. But rest in peace, and hopefully, as we grow as a society, we can eliminate this, even though it seems to be more common these days. But hopefully it's easy to see a tide turn, and we can pinpoint that and improve ourselves, because it happens all too often. You know, shit like this happens way too much. All right, bouncing back to the college basketball front. Holy Cross beat was fucking terrible. Also, I started actually kind of rough. App State, they ate shit against Troy.
Yeah.
69-61 was a little closer than the final score, but still wrong side. Wrong side.
Yep.
You locked up Monmouth. I'll play your music there. Monmouth flying high against the Seawolves. Charleston and Hampton went at it.
Is that how we're describing it? That beat down.
First half was somewhat intriguing.
Yeah.
Second half was not. I thought this would be a game. It was a rough start. Shout out to Charleston and Chris Mack. But you want to talk about sweating this one out? I had Middle Tennessee -3. They were losing like 90% of this game. But they win by 4. Get it done for me. Eke it out.
I don't like taking them on the road, man.
Hey, we got it. You should have told me. I tried to convince you we would get there. It might take all 40 minutes.
It was not the right time.
We got there. Bieniek, did you take these Blue Raiders with me?
No, I didn't. I wanted to address this comment here from Joshua Northcutt, talking about 4-0 tonight on triple locks for us, by the way. We'll touch on all the games as we do this recap, but also kind of wanted to talk about Weehawks DM that we got from him today.
Oh yeah, I was trying to read that at like 4 a.m. I need to go back and look at that. Sorry, Weehawk, I haven't responded. What was that?
Weehawk says that he tracked all of December, the picks page. The four guys doing picks every single day. Colby, Mac, NC Nick, myself, and he tallied the record of each time that all 4 of us picked the same side. So a quadruple lock, or he didn't even consider whether it was lock or not. Just each time we all picked the same side. 120 and 73 ATS. He says 62.2%. That's a 36.09 unit incoming in the month of December. He said he didn't include 2 dates in there because of holidays and just Sundays our picks page resets and you might not have enough time to tally those up. But yeah, that's a hell of a record there. I honestly, I don't even check our picks page religiously to know and to follow and track that, but we appreciate our followers that
it seems like we're giving you an automatic cash machine, but it's free show. Yeah,
not bad.
Shout out to AOD giving us $4.20. I love that number you're using there. Appreciate you. Someone was asking about loving it to Jay. Is there a streaming service? ESPN Plus will pretty much bring you home for 90% of the games.
Mm-hmm.
Yet another one you can get to if you're real swift is the NEC app.
It's great.
And Mountain West. Those are free apps that you can download on your TV where you get you get with the NEC app, you don't know what you're going to get game wise. It could be a game of a dodgeball.
Colby, they got to find a way to get that Mountain West Network on fucking YouTube TV.
Yeah, and they got to find a way to actually not use the local announcers that are with the team. Watching the UNLV game the other day, I was like, dude, I get it. You're paid by UNLV, but this is a national broadcast on Mountain West Network. You are so for UNLV. It would. I'm not on the other side. I mean, I'm not a fan of the other team, but I'm just saying, like, it would be like, dude, what the fuck? You're supposed to do this honestly.
Yeah.
Every single thing. Oh, that's got to be UNLV ball. It's like, like I was like, are you trying to get to the next level? If you are, you got to be a little more neutral. Anyway,
they're passionate.
Yeah. Some of them are hilarious. Which one? No, tonight there was one that was hilarious. I think it was the Pacific game. Their local announcer. It was fucking hilarious. But
he's great. And the ones in the Big West are crazy.
Yeah. It's I want that job. I don't understand it. The problem is they probably don't pay them.
No.
But please contact. We'll dial 1-800-PICK-DUNDEE. I'm open to call some local games. All you got to do is reach out. I cashed on Middle Tennessee, and we cashed on Elon. Got a little sweaty there on the back half, but yeah, got it done. The Phoenix rose. Your thoughts?
Well, sweaty, but I mean, Elon continues to be a really good story this year. Billy Taylor, we had him on in this coaches tour, 10-4 for the Phoenix in year 3.
Yeah. West Georgia. What was that line again? I didn't bet this game. I think it was right on the number.
Yeah.
I think it was right. Oh no. Okay. So the Gulf Coast covered. Yep. I thought it was 10.5 or something, but yeah. So shout out to them. Folks, want to tell you that the college basketball experience is brought to you by us. Yes, SGPN. We are part of the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. Check out the SGPN app. You'll get access to all of our picks, all of our podcasts, all of our content, Cannabis Cappers articles, NC Knicks articles. Just type SGPN in the App Store, and you can download that thing for free. And remember, as always, to let it ride. We're also brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Underdog Pick'em is one of the biggest menus for all the sports, and Underdog is always making it easier to win with profit boosted gimme pick'ems. Live, the Gauntlet Tournament has $2 million in prizes up for grabs, just with just a $25 entry. They got college hoops, they got college football, they got everything else too: NASCAR, NFL, CFL, MLB, NHL, MMA, everything. Get on over there. Sign up, and when you do, sign up with the promo code TCESGPN to claim your special pick plus first time deposit offer up to $1,000 in bonus cash. UnderdogFantasy.com, promo code TCESGPN. All right, we are back. Just going over Middle Tennessee and Elon winners for old Dundee, and then Stetson was taking on Queens, and Queens got. No, they did not cover. We didn't bet this. Stetson covered by a 0.5 point. Shout out to 357. He won big on CSUN. We'll talk about that. That's great. It's a great comment. Lafayette, Boston. We were on this. We should have bet this. Why didn't we bet this? We should have bet this.
These two teams have just been so up and down.
But we had a good feel for this. Lafayette wins by 14 against Boston. Then we had a game in Del Boca Vista. He was on FAU. I was on Memphis.
Terrible play. I mean, worst play of the night by far. Yeah,
Memphis 90, FAU 62. I didn't bet it actually, so I can't talk too much shit. I should have bet it. I'm just terrified of that Rice game that happened. Or that Arkansas State game. 8 shit on Wilmington against Towson. They blew a double-digit lead and lost in overtime to Towson. What the fuck was this, man? They had a double-digit lead in this game. It was tough. A couple of these ones were tough. Lehigh took down Bucknell in overtime. Shout out to the engineers actually at Stabler Arena. But Bucknell still covered, and that's what really matters. As we nailed that, Campbell got the win against Drexel. Drexel was a 3.5 point favorite. I believe I picked Campbell. Didn't bet this. And then how about this play? Western Kentucky. Did we not? Call me crazy. I know we took the points. Did we say sprinkle the money line? No.
I just thought they would hang in there. I don't know if I called for it, but what a comeback! What a comeback for the tops, baby.
Yeah, I thought we might have, but yeah, we took the tops. They were down big. I mean, really, the story of the night was like, how many teams had a double-digit lead and lost?
College basketball in a nutshell this year.
A lot of teams had a double-digit lead and lost. This was a horrible pick by me, and I know you didn't join me on this, but I bet American.
What's wrong with them?
That was terrible. Then I believe we had a battle here, as in Boston, as the Blue Hens covered the number against Northeastern.
They got it.
Northeastern did get the win, so the data was all right. Bieniek, you were just off on the number a little bit. They did blow a 10-point lead though, or no, 14-point lead, I think. Your thoughts, Bieniek, on a lock battle loss with the Huskies of Northeastern?
Pain.
Yeah. Did you get eyes on it?
No, I didn't. Unfortunately.
Okay, so the pain wasn't that bad then, because you wouldn't.
You look at some how the game went and box score, and it's really, yeah. So,
they had a 16-point lead. Correct, 16-point lead, win by 3. Unbelievable.
I just prefer you just to not bring it up.
Can't do that. This is a talk show. It's like you're like the people that comment. Do they have to talk? They just can't. No, this is called a talk show. You are watching a talk show. Don't know if you know this. We are not playing basketball, and you should thank yourselves that you're not watching us play basketball. You should thank us that we're I can't talk. We gave out a lemon here, a solid lemon. Old Dominion was ass tonight. Well, second half. You can't go
second half. Yeah, this is one that I had my eyes on. They were competing in the first half. Arkansas State was playing with their food a little bit, and they put the pedal to the metal. And
4 for 24 from 3, 17%.
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna win a lot of games doing that. We bounced back strong with a triple lock on the thundering herd of Marshall. Let's go. You remember? I was curious. What line did we call this at? I believe on the show last night, and I could be full of shit here.
We were
but
getting
I got this
1.5.
No. On this next game, Penn State. I believe it was 3.5. Correct?
I think it was 4.5. I lost this. This is so fucking annoying. Great game.
I could have swore we called it at 3 or 3.5 last night, but maybe I'm full of shit because I don't know. I mean, when I woke up, I got this thing at 3.5. They win by 4, and I didn't watch any of this. You know why? Because it was on fucking Peacock.
Dude, I hate that shit.
I even have Peacock, but I don't want to watch it.
And the worst part is they're putting multiple games at the same time on Peacock, and they don't have a quad box. I'm like, fuck you.
I even have Peacock.
Yeah,
like the company pays for it, so I have access to it. But I go, I'm not switching over to fucking Peacock.
Yeah,
I'm just not doing it. So I watched not 1 second of that game, but I did cash minus 3.5. We nailed this. Colgate. This was like the best play of the night, right? I feel like I gave this away as my top play.
My low spot.
This triple lock. Was this triple lock?
Yeah. Noah, did you come on this one?
No. He's currently reading a Chinese food menu.
Yeah.
Look, in Deer Park, Michigan, I don't know that you should do that. Don't do that to yourself. Yeah, I thought this was one of the best plays. I can't recall if I gave this away as the top play of the night, but I thought it was one of the best plays. We're back to this is system play now moving forward. You know this, right?
Yes.
And then South Alabama destroyed Georgia State. We picked that game wrong. Didn't bet that game, but shout out to the Jags.
I am not in on the system this year. One game doesn't change my thought of
the Patriot. I'm in on the system.
I think the Patriot's going to be total chaos this year. I'm all in on the Patriot League this year. I don't think it's just a one-team race.
Wow.
I agree with Noah there, but I do think that there's going to be a lot of spots we can still back Colgate. They're going to get better and better under Langle.
I got to give you credit here because I was interested in potentially betting Coastal Carolina yesterday. You stayed away, and then I stayed away.
It reeked.
Dude, they were up the whole game. I watched this entire game. And Louisiana ends up winning by 3 down the stretch. They make the plays, get it done, and then lock battle. Lock battle. High Point. Mac Dundee cashing against Bieniek.
Yeah.
Show yourself. Fucking show yourself. Order the.
What game were we talking about? I missed it.
Order the fucking beef and broccoli. All right.
I didn't
High
like
Point.
it. I wanted to be wrong on this personally, but I had a bad feeling about the spot.
Yeah. High Point 76, Radford 58.
I didn't play this. Why am I getting dragged into here?
You didn't play Radford?
He battled us.
No.
Or did we talk you off it?
I think you talked me off of it. I didn't play it.
Okay.
I came in here wanting to play Radford. I gave the pitch for it, but no, I didn't.
Okay. I think I do remember talking.
Yeah,
Okay.
give us some damn credit for
Damn
helping
it.
you.
Damn it. Yeah, I know. God damn it. You
I'll
bastard.
tip my
over there.
cap for keeping you out and keeping me
you
off.
should order us some goddamn Chinese food.
Yeah, I'll send you the Bitcoin.
Yeah, because that would have been the difference between a winning night and a 500 night. So I tip my cap.
Dude, I did multiple platforms last night for college basketball. I did this, but then I was a guest on a couple other shows.
You know,
yeah, but yeah, I mean, dude, but you kind of forget which ones. I was like, man, which did we talk about this? I was like, did Bieniek bet this? I remember arguing this, but I'm like, was that another show that I did that we were arguing this? Okay, well, it wasn't a lock battle win. Just a super sharp double lock.
And you're welcome for talking you off it. That's why we're good friends, you know.
And then how about Wright State?
This is a great call by me.
Oh my God, dude!
He even signed that fucking 23-year-old.
Oh my God! Green Bay loses by 23 to Wright State. The losing streak is what, 11? Is it 11 now?
God damn, he can't. I mean, December's even over. I thought he got all his holiday losses out of the way. Holy shit, they're bad.
I mean,
Is
great play. Say that again. I'm sorry.
Is there a rock bottom with this team?
No. I think we got to fade it every time.
I'm just here to bring diversity to this set here. Give the kind of white man's perspective on things. Point guard position.
On things, point guard position. I could listen to that all night and have fun.
That's great.
It's just the fact that he's nervous. That's the part that I like best.
He was out recruiting today. I don't know if you heard about this, but they signed a 23-year-old freshman, and he's eligible immediately. Why can't Creighton get their guy approved, and Green Bay's got this 23-year-old freshman for 4 years? My God.
I'm just here to bring diversity to this set here. Give the kind of white man's perspective on things. Sure. Point guard position.
It's like the classic surrounded by a bunch of black guys, and you're just like, I'm gonna come in with a joke because I'm not nearly as good as any of these fucking great players, right? Like he's with Charles Barkley, Shaq, and Kenny Smith. So it's like all of them were really good, and he just goes right in, and then he tries to salvage us. I'm just as a point guard, how you doing? It's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Probably my favorite clip on the whole fucking soundboard. The more I play it, the more I enjoy it. Watch it too. It's very fun if you watch it too. Just get out there.
I'm just here to bring diversity to this set here. Give the kind of white man's perspective on things from point guard position.
On things of point guard position. It's just so good. Shout out to Benny Furman for giving us $20. Appreciate you, Benny. Lipscomb in Jacksonville. What I believe this was another one Avetta went to that Jacksonville got the cover by a half a point on the closing line.
Yep.
Unbelievable. Because they were getting their ass whooped. They were down. I want to say like 14 or something. What a perfect theme of the night, but the real theme of the night. And I tried to bring you along, and I'm getting tired of trying to bring you along. I think in the future, I'm not going to try to bring you along. I'm going to hold the fucking IVs while you slowly die, because
back in last game,
you have been disrespecting this team all year. You're goddamn right. We cashed on a 5.5 point dog. The hospital has been treating us kind all year. And this prick bastard in Utah, all right, sitting over there, it's not appreciative of what the hospital provides. Medicine, rehabilitation. All right, they're gonna help you walk. When you had a losing day, they're gonna help you walk.
Look at that.
I don't know, but it's a win. You don't just walk into Callahan Auto Parts. Who do they got next though? Milwaukee.
That's a loss.
No, you don't walk into the hospital. Barton Lundy. All right. Better watch himself. What a win. I had to fly solo there. No one wanted to come. We did take the Oakland Grizzlies against Milwaukee. Bart Lundy only put up 49. You feel very confident on Milwaukee, who just put up 49 points tonight to just go right into the hospital.
That was
nice
a lock
play. That was a what?
That was a lock of mine, Oakland.
Oh no, I thought you said it was lock battle. I was like, no, not with me.
No.
Okay.
Actually, that was actually one of the better plays for me tonight too.
Yeah.
It never really in doubt. Nice buy low spot on Campion, Oakland.
This is a shocking one to me because I really thought that this one was great. I thought this was such a good play. I was just kind of fucking around this morning when I woke up and I just entered a 12 game parlay.
I love doing that.
Dude, I got I think 10 of the 12, right?
You love seeing the potential, $100 grand or whatever.
This one cost me. This one, fucking Hofstra, man.
Yeah, they got killed.
Fucking Hofstra. What's going on with this team? You cannot tell me William and Mary is better than Hofstra.
No, I don't know.
Something's not right.
Yeah.
No, something's not right though. The way they've lost the past couple games, they lost to the Aqueduct. They got whooped by Temple. Something's not right.
Nope.
I don't know. I'm out. I'm done with the pride. Then ULM covered against Georgia Southern. We picked that correctly. Didn't bet it. North Alabama did cover. I think we got that wrong, but we didn't bet it against Bellarmine. I told you. I tried to talk you into this one. Said 11.5 is too many points to lay with JMU, and I was right.
They won by 11
because they won by 11.
I think I actually bet JMU minus 11 on the
2-point game at halftime, dude. It's a 2-point game at halftime.
I'd love to be on one of these fucking bitch favorite sides one time and just get outplayed the entire time and go on a 30-0 run, like some of these other guys, these lucky ass backdoor covers. I want one of those every now and then. Just once. Just to be like, oh man, this is easy.
I don't know how this happened because when I was score monitoring this game, TVs, but I got God's Eye set up, folks. I got SGPN East set up, So I'm rolling. I'm watching a shit ton more than I was in November. So don't even fucking come at me. I know when the hospital is open. But this was one I did not put on the TV, and mainly because they were assholes to me. Bieniek knows this. Northern Arizona's on my shit list. Despite their coach sending me a text message inviting me to come there with his 10 tickets. I'm hard-headed, man. Can't you tell? Still haven't responded. You know, it's okay though. I have nothing against the coach. It's more so the other thing. How the hell did they blow? They were up like 15. Idaho State wins by 5. Dude, what the hell happened in this game? Did anybody watch this?
No, just crazy.
They were up like 14 or 15, and I was like, "Damn, I guess I should." This NAU team's different. I was even thinking about texting Bieniek, being like, "These Lumberjacks are for real this year."
They're so annoying. I hate this fucking team more than Arizona.
They are annoying. They are annoying because you never have a grass. Triple lock though on the Kangaroos of UMKC. This is South Dakota. Coyote bullshit out of here. UMKC is starting to turn into my team, guys.
You're good.
Yeah.
Get a lot of juice.
Yeah, and South Dakota is just an auto fade when they're playing on the road right now. That's like their fourth double-digit loss on the road against like a similar competition team.
I'm curious. The Illinois State, Murray State. Did we both take Murray?
Yeah,
I think we didn't bet it.
I can't figure out Illinois State, man. Every time I take them, they fucking lay an egg. Every time I go against them, they fucking win outright.
Illinois State, this? I didn't bet this.
I bet Murray. This? Yeah, I thought it was a good spot for Murray. Back at home, traditionally they're a good team at home. Prom's been very underwhelming in his second tenure.
Shout out to Colt. I live in Flagstaff and been debating on catching a game. The show has done everything possible to convince me not to ever go. I love Flagstaff, Arizona. I think it's a great city.
This is hilarious comment, by the way.
Well, look, are you Colt? Are you familiar with what happened to me there? Like with the basketball experience there? Let me know if I don't want to tell the story fucking twice. I hate being that guy. But if you're not familiar with what happened, I will gladly tell the story. We did bet Minnesota at the barn.
Colt says yes, he's familiar with the story, but say it again.
Okay. Before we get to the barn, I've been a guest at a lot of universities. I'm not trying to say I'm fucking David Hasselhoff over here, but but I can do German pop too. But no, honestly, like normally, like we've got invited to the Super Bowl. We go to the Super Bowl every year, right? SGPN, we get access to the Super Bowl. We get access to pretty much anything. You know what I mean? It wasn't always this way, but we've kind of built it up where like if you submit like bowl games, I've turned down bowl games because a lot of times I hate the venues they're played at.
Yeah.
You know, I'll go to some media days. Mountain West is always friends of ours. But like been a guest of the University of Texas A&M, been a guest of TCU, been a guest of Washington State, been a guest of a bunch of schools. All right. So I am going to Flagstaff a couple years ago, randomly for my birthday. We were originally going to go to the beach. We said, fuck it, let's go to the mountains. And we're going, and I go, you know what? I feel bad not doing any work while we're there for like 5 days. So I'm like, Northern Arizona is fucking terrible. This is like, late January. They're like 5 and they have like 4 or 5 wins.
It's a great story.
And I know I'm going like 2 weeks in advance. So I'm like, okay, let me contact him and say that, me and another of our workers from SGPN will be going. Well, the woman at Northern Arizona responds to me saying, we can't get you 2, but I'll give you 1. And I'm sitting there. I have 20 TVs in the studio. You know what I mean? Like in the studio in LA, and I'm sitting there like, no one goes to your game. What are you talking about? Right? I know you play at a football stadium because I cover the FCS. Right? So it's not even a traditional it's not like you're going to Cameron Indoor where there's, limited seating. It's a gigantic football stadium. So I just replied, no, thank you. Right. And then I'm drinking in Flagstaff, surprise. And it dawns on me that it's that day. So we're at like some brewery. And I go, you know what? Let's just walk over there. Let's walk to the campus. And we walk to the campus and I walk right up. And first off, there's 2 women. It's almost like you go to like a middle school game where there's 2 women behind a desk with a cash register, like a fake, not even a real cash register. Like, like they have like a zipper bag with their money and saying, well, and I'm like, how much for 2 tickets? Right. And they're like, I wasn't even committed to 100% going because of the way they responded to me. So I just go, how much for 2 tickets? I'm just curious. And she goes, look, for 2 tickets, you can get in for $10. And I go, so $5 a ticket, $5 a ticket. And I go, but what part of the stadium is that? And she goes, you can sit wherever you want, darling. Right. And I'm like, and she goes, get this. You both get a coffee mug for free. So I'm like, okay, here's $10. I get 2 Northern Arizona coffee mugs. I go inside the stadium and then there's like 15 people there. So I walk right down to the front row and I watch the game from the front row for $10 with 2 coffee mugs. And then obviously I responded to the email with a nice photo saying, hell of a sellout you got going here. Right. And then I didn't hear anything back, obviously, for a while. And I had told that story to some friends. Shout out to Venezia's Pizza while we were in Vegas. And they, I guess, happened to run into the coach or knew the coach. So he sends me a text this past summer saying, Colby, we want you to come out to the Northern Arizona game. Don't worry about the fucking administration. He's like, but here's the deal. I can only give you 1 ticket. Right. But he's got a cocktail in his hand and he's like, I'm just fucking with you. Come out. I'll give you 10 tickets. So we should just take the whole chat to a Northern Arizona game. Yeah, but I just thought it was like the most ridiculous thing. I was like, we can go to the Super Bowl, Radio Row. And I was like, these bastards are sitting there saying, and they're insulting my intelligence. Like I don't watch them every game. Like, there's not many games on. We watch almost every game. Yeah. So it's like, I know you play at a football stadium with no one there. So anyway, I kind of have a secret vendetta against Northern Arizona for basically being the worst fucking establishment ever when it comes to marketing and we were trying to help their program. Like I was going to go take videos with the lumberjack guy, the gigantic lumberjack guy. We're trying to showcase it. Instead, no, they don't want that. But anyway, that's the story.
It's such a loser mentality at some of these lower schools. Like it's just like you get people that work in administration that just don't get it. It's simple as that. I reach out to the VCU guy. He hits me back in 10 minutes. Yeah, I got you. I'll put you down for a pass tomorrow. VCU dated. It's a top 25 national TV ESPN game. No problem. I'll put you right over here. Appreciate it.
I mean, thanks. It's like, who the fuck do you think you are? Like, I understand I'm some idiot, but I'm like, no one goes to your games. I don't know if you've caught this. Do you look at your numbers? No one goes to your games. And you can tell because you have 2 old ladies working the fucking door with their little purse, right? With their purse and trying to sell me on getting in. You can get 2 free coffee mugs here. It's $10. You can sit wherever you want. Unbelievable. Anyway, Purdue destroyed Minnesota tonight. And I'm glad I was not going to the barn for tickets because they say it's a great environment, but other than Dawson Garcia, that team's fucking horrible.
Bad team.
That was a bad bet by us. Bad bet. Omaha destroyed North Dakota 95-85. I took Omaha. I didn't bet it, but I took Omaha. And then this, how about this beat, buddy? UC Irvine, Cal Poly. What number did you get?
I got 9.5, so I won.
Buddy, I had flat 9. I had flat 9, dude. This was painful because Cal Poly almost won this game outright. They almost won this game outright, and it goes to overtime. And in overtime, they lose exactly by 9. So you hit there. I did not.
Getting a flat 9 is normally a pretty good night.
There you go. There you go. There we go. I like this.
From the top rope.
I like this. Have another Capri Sun. All right. We don't know where the night's going, but you got to use the straw on the backside. You know what I mean? If not, it'll take you 20 minutes to open that fucking thing up. All right. What else do we got here? How about this? This is my favorite lock battle we've ever had because this is like a it's like that scene in Reservoir Dogs where everyone's got the gun shooting pointed at each other.
Oh, Tommy's game.
Yeah. So let me see if I can recall this correctly. Mac and Noah were Mac battled me, St. Thomas, against North Dakota State. I lost that. I then battled Noah on the total, and I cashed that. Very fun game, just because I had all this action. I was hoping to sweep the board, but I came away okay. Your thoughts on this shootout, Bieniek?
Not the way that I thought this game was going to go, but definitely still one of the best games of the night. And St. Thomas is also up there with South Dakota State and UMKC in the Summit League. That's the
Summit is up right now, dude. Let me tell you,
100%.
Yeah,
that top 4, top 5 is good. Is just as good as a lot of the other mid majors in the country. Yeah, I thought the Tommies played pretty damn good today.
Well, I actually thought I was going to hit this because I don't know if you caught this, Mac. With 3 seconds left, St. Thomas was only up 2.
Yeah.
Right? They were only up 2, and I was like, oh, don't like. I think I'm in a good spot, but of course, no.
Tommy's your dogs.
No, yeah, you're right. You're right. I had the number fucked up in my head. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Well, for a second, I thought I might be able to win that while I was watching. Turns out I would have lost. Turns out I would have lost no matter what.
Hey, at least you got you.
In my mind, actually, it made me watch more and be like, "We can get this." You're right.
Yeah. Last night I was talking about North Dakota State's top 15 national ranked 3-point defense. Tommy said, "Hold my beer," and they trampled all over it.
Dude,
shot 47% from deep.
The Tommies are fucking the real deal. Like, all right, they have a win at Northern Colorado, who's a wagon at home. They went to Bowling Green, won by like 30, and I was super impressed with them against Riverside. That was a horrible spot for them. They got outplayed the entire game and still almost stole it at the end. Then they go to North Dakota State and win. God damn, they're good. They're good. They're not just good at the Shoemaker anymore. They're good everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. Who's the best team in that conference? Them?
I mean, tonight I would have said the Bison, but I mean, they went there. Probably
Bison over the Jacks?
With the way that
don't forget UMKC's in that conference.
I mean, North Dakota State had won what 8 in a row, and they won a bye game in that time.
I think it's UMKC, Tommy's, Jacks. I would have had Bison in that mix too. I don't want to be so like instant reaction, spur of the moment, and kick them out of the top 4. But I think any of those 3, 4 are the best team here. It's just tough to pick one.
Yeah.
And especially if Tommies are going to go on the road and shoot 50%, like they're probably the best team.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, we'll see. Shout out to Jermaine Henderson. I love the Memphis hate. That's not for me. That once again, that is not for me. Penny's your cousin. That's awesome. He was amazing as a basketball player. I was a big fan when he was at Memphis.
Memphis fans crack me up. Whenever they fucking lay a fucking egg like they did against Arkansas State or Mississippi State, you don't hear from them for a fucking week. They're like Kentucky fans. And when they lose to like Rice this year, we won't hear from them either. They crack me up, but it was a good win tonight. They kicked their ass.
I'm a Memphis guy. All right, the whole city's fucking awesome. I like going to get drunk down there and go to the Peabody. Bartenders hooking me up with some
Beale Street, baby. Beale Street's a fun place to drink.
Oh yeah, they got the you can do the BB Kings. Obviously, that's a I feel like it's a tourist trap, but I mean it's BB King. But no, the Peabody, man. Peabody Hotel, man. That fucking bartender, I don't know what the hell. Last time I was there, he was just trying to get me fucked up, right? He's like, you know what, I like you, dude. Here's a couple screwdrivers. Right? And I was just like, I was paranoid for a second. I was like, what are you trying to fuck me? What's going on here? Like, wait, why? What did I do? Oh, you know what? I like your energy. All right. And keep them coming. Just don't fucking roofie my drink, dude. But that is hospitality. They're nice. They're nice people there. What else we got? Tennessee State, SEMO. SEMO won outright.
I know. What a win.
Did you bet this?
I did. I bet Tennessee State. I like the side and I like the spot, and they shit the bed.
And then you tried to bring me in the muck on UT Martin.
I know. I actually had a rare bad night in the OVC.
You tried to bring me in the muck with this Little Rock. I told you. I said I should have bet it because I would
have won.
I actually would. Yeah, you would have got this thing somehow. Little Rock's 57, UT Martin 56. Eastern Kentucky, Central Arkansas. We told you this game stunk. It went to double overtime. And EKU was given 6 or 6.5. One of them. It was right on that number. But EKU did prevail. Then our best play of the night, default because of an injury situation. Indiana 84, Rutgers 74.
Easy.
You know what happened here, right?
No, I didn't actually, because it's on Peacock. I did not get eyes on it.
This fucking guy's skiing. He's skiing the whole goddamn time. Bieniek, did you watch this?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Let me know when Moneyline Mac comes back. I'm talking to Robert Redford right now. He's just on the fucking slopes of Park City.
I don't have eyes on as many games because Peacock is impossible.
I know, and you're at your pops or whatever, but I'm just saying.
Like YouTube TV quad screen, and then I can get fucking bullshit Peacock.
Hey, Bieniek, can you let me know when the Sundance Kid is out? is back?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So the reason what I was talking about is Harper didn't play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the big story there. But I mean,
Ballo played.
Ace is an ISO player. Ace plays better when he is the guy. Dylan Harper, I think, is the better overall player. I've said that from the get-go this season. They're a weird fit together, but obviously they're buddies and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, I don't think that really affected Rutgers for what it's worth. I think they still had a pretty damn good game. For the record, I think I was even on Rutgers, so I lost this pick. But yeah, just they lack an inside presence. They don't have a true 5, and Ballo 8 today. So
He had a bunch of rebounds. I remember that. But
he's a walking double-double. I've always said that.
I would hope so. He's getting $2 fucking million a year. Show your fat ass up and get your check and earn your salary. I mean, goddamn. I'm just sick of these fucking clowns that get paid all this money and fucking can't show up and do their job. And they're like, oh, no, I'm an amateur now. No, you get the check. The responsibility comes with the check.
That's what they say. See, look at Robert Redford coming delivering this heat.
I'm so sick of this fucking guy. I mean, what the fuck?
No,
a river runs through it. A fucking river runs through it.
Hey, good win. I'm on Mike Woods' side here. That's not the only thing.
A river of cash, all right, runs through it. Tennis. What's up?
The other takeaway I have on Rutgers is another thing that I've been saying. Like the defense just isn't as good. With a couple of better offensive pieces, they sacrificed a little bit on defense. Today, Indiana had one of their best shooting days of the season. 44.5% from three. That's kind of new for the Hoosiers. So,
yeah. Hold on. I want to go back to one of these comments. Jermaine again. Great comment here. I went to the Little Rock game the other day. I'd rather watch fucking paint dry. These guys are horrible. First time in my life I've seen black staples except this one guy. I told you. People don't believe me. I try to tell the people. Not all staples are white. Majority are.
They usually go to Wisconsin.
There's some. I'm telling you, man. I've seen enough in my life.
Yeah.
I've seen enough in my life that there's the occasional. Well, there's a bunch of different nationalities that have staples, but yeah, it happens. It happens. I told people Kevin Duckworth. Kevin, God rest his soul, right?
I need to know who voted Little Rock into the preseason top 25 this year.
Dude, who did that? They did not make money line max top 25. I can tell you that. Or ever.
Like, sure, KK Robinson's a huge player, and missing him the entire start of the season here hasn't been ideal, but it's not this bad.
Yeah, Eddie Lampkin's a staple. There we go. Yeah, I'm saying there's a lot. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's nothing comparable to the whites, but I'm just saying there's more than you think. How about that? It's still like if you're looking at this at like a, I don't know, like a pie graph, it's still like it's like a clock of fucking white people, but there's a little bit there. By judging by the whole world. All right. But you might, do I need to remind you of Brent Barry, Rex Chapman, and my favorite personally, Kevin Bacon, the Arab there. All right. Go watch that movie. Just don't kill me after. Kevin Bacon did a basketball movie in Africa. Fucking Hollywood, man. I got an idea. Let's take this fucking actor and do a basketball movie in Africa. Might be the worst plot. I thought Striking Distance might have been the stupidest plot of all time. I enjoy the movie because I enjoy stupid shit, but just like a whole river cop murder mystery out in Pittsburgh, I thought that was pretty ridiculous. It's like everyone's sitting there on their fucking power boats trying to solve murders. I was like, this is pretty fucking ridiculous. I like it. Arab there kind of shatters all that. Kevin Bacon's got the knee pads, but he used to be awesome. No, not buying it. Not buying it. More Hollywood bullshit. Cannabis Capper, you're saying Striking Distance was horrific. Well, that's because Sarah Jessica Parker's a naturally annoying human being. I've always thought she looked like the Broncos helmet with the fucking horse on the side of it, but some people like her. Striking Distance, there needs to be more boat crime movies. All right, I want to see some on the Mississippi River. I am for more boat crime movies. Who's with me?
Let's do it.
Max, like, dude, I was skiing all day, dude. Shut the fuck up, Dundee. Let's finish this show.
There's a bunch of times I'm like, where's he going with this fucking story? I'm just gonna sit here.
Dale Fick in the chat. Hard Rain. Now we're talking. Look, Hard Rain won me the fuck over from the start.
Yeah.
You put Morgan Freeman and Randy Quaid in a movie, and they're on a fucking jet ski because of like some flash flood in New Orleans. And I'll be honest, that shit was. If you pay attention, they were giving you warning signs that Katrina was coming. They were giving you warning signs that fucking Katrina was coming. Sean Penn should have watched because his boat was fucking sinking. Should have got a jet ski. Does anyone have any idea what I'm talking about? No. But anyway, obscure movies in 1995. There's a movie called Hard Rain where they're in New Orleans and it's like it's a crazy rainstorm for like a week. And like they're robbing banks because no one's there for the bank, and they're all on jet skis. From the start, it won me over from the start, just because it was like jet skis, break it into a fucking bank. It didn't even dawn on me that it was New Orleans, and then Katrina happens a decade later. See, sometimes Hollywood knows what the fuck they're talking about. Hard Rain.
That's rare.
Go watch it. Weekend at Bernie's 2 Heat. But Western Illinois, they lost by 11 to SIU. I actually had this game on. This was actually kind of an ass whooping. SIU definitely the better team here today. But didn't bet that, but did catch that game. But I did have a lock battle win against you two bozos. So Bieniek, show yourself. Paging Bieniek. Dr. Bieniek.
Dr. Bieniek.
How about these Montana Grizzlies? You guys with your foo-foo Eastern Washington bullshit. All right.
I'm done with Munson.
It's year one. Give him. He's 70 years old.
I mean, that was the spot if there was ever going to be a spot. So, yeah. Now I'm kind of watching from afar.
This is the opener. They got their ass kicked.
I know. It was never a game.
Montana's good, man.
Montana is good, but they're usually not good on the road.
UTEP. We should have bet UTEP, dude.
Oh, I bet UTEP.
Did you bet it? I didn't bet it. Yeah.
Yep.
They won by 10.
Get out of here.
They won by 10 against Louisiana Tech.
Watch this game.
Yeah. I told you this Portland. I watched that game too. I told you this Portland line was absurd. All right. Portland was getting 35.5.
You're getting covered by a half point here. Oh, it was 30.
Yeah. No, I didn't bet this on the show last night, but I was up all the day. So I just was like 35.5 my ass. Jumped in on it. Was a bit intimidated when they only had like 14 points at halftime. But thank God they called off the dogs, because 31 point loss. We get the cover. Shout out to them Pilots. Then Montana
to cover again.
They're not that good this year, dude. I mean, I know today doesn't count for me saying they look like shit, but because they were up by so much at halftime. Montana State was up 2 on Idaho, or one against Idaho by 2. We didn't touch that game, but we did bet this triple lock. New Mexico State. Did you watch this game, dude? Yeah. I watched this whole game. We blew a double-digit lead. For a minute, I thought we were going to lose this game, but they battled back after blowing a big lead by 4. Shout out to New Mexico State. Davis did not cover against Bakersfield. Didn't bet that, but yeah, this is where the heat was going on. Washington for you, Mac. Got it done against the Terps. Bieniek might have joined you. I don't remember. And then how about LMU? Yes. Easy play. 82-61 against the Beavs. Oh, this is, dude, by the way, Santa Clara almost lost to
I know.
At the Jenny Craig. They almost lost. They escape against Steve Laffin by 1. How about Northridge? Why didn't we bet Northridge? I was thinking about that today. I was like, I should have bet Northridge.
You were scared of the stink.
Well, I did bet St. Mary's, and St. Mary's drilled Pepperdine by 30. But I did also take Oregon. What the fuck was that? 110 points? You give up 110 points to the Illini
at home?
What?
Like,
Cross country?
I know Illinois is talented, but come on, Oregon, have some fucking pride. Hangover from the fucking Rose Bowl. Oh my god.
Yeah,
I wanted to say something about Maryland too. It'll be interesting here because that was, I believe, their second Big Ten road trip. They competed against Maryland, they competed against Purdue. But here in a sleepy spot, Washington, Willard, as we know, not the greatest coach in the world. Defensively, they're really good. Offensively is where they struggle. The two stars of this team, mid-major point guard, freshman big man, they didn't do anything in this game. And that's something to watch here with the Terps.
Oregon's always a weird ass team though, man. With Oregon,
Terps.
No, no. Oh yeah,
he's back on the Washington.
Okay,
game.
okay.
I'm telling you though, Washington is going to be a sneaky spot for a lot of teams. They're quietly 10-4, and they're going to get better under Sprinkle. I think
it's just going to be. I said it last night. It's going to be a sneaky spot the entire year with Oregon. Oregon being I think the bigger.
But Oregon's all over the place, man. Like,
does Illinois play Washington on Sunday or Saturday?
Yeah, I think so.
I would think so. Yeah.
Washington.
Washington just beat Maryland though.
Oh, Illinois just won by 30 on the road. They're fucking already counted 2-0 road trip.
Yeah, they play Sunday at Washington.
Beautiful.
Shout out to David Assumpcow. Bieniek, you met up with David at a Florida game.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just can't read.
Florida game.
But shout out to David. David, he hit me up. And he slid into the DMs and he said, what should we bet tonight on the late night slate? And I said, Pacific and St. Mary's. Load up.
Great call.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pacific, these Tigers. Got it done. This game was actually way closer than the final score, too. This was like anyone's game with 3 minutes left. And then we double locked the UC Riverside Highlanders against Get this Long Beach State bullshit out of here. The Highlanders? That's why they say, if I walk down Venice Beach Boardwalk, you'll hear a couple homeless people say, that's that Pick Dundee motherfucker. And then the other guy goes, normally a random homeless person would say, who? He's a Big West specialist, right?
Good moves.
I'm a Big West specialist. I got to get back there. All right. I got to get back there talking Big West. All right. I know my Big West ball, baby. UC Riverside in Long Beach. They're not intimidated by your little fucking pyramid. All right. Ever since you canceled football and you had Terrell Davis on your roster, I'm convinced your whole goddamn university is a pyramid scheme. All right. You fired Dan Muncie. You cut off his fucking insurance in the year he's making the tournament.
Yeah. What's that about?
Scumbags. You deserve that loss. You take that Highlander loss. Yeah. Anyway, game balls. What are we doing? Wait, what's the score of this Hawaii game?
Hawaii's down 3 with the ball, 36 seconds.
So we're gonna lose, huh? I gave away 2.5. Unless we get this to overtime.
We can get overtime.
Okay.
Santa Barbara's in collapse mode. They were just up 11 with like 5 minutes left.
Yeah. Maybe I'm not a Big West specialist. The island is always tricky, though. The island is always tricky. That's the one spot in the Big West where I feel like I'm not a specialist. It's a hard ticket for Dundee too. Game ball, where are you going?
Illinois going, getting a top 10 road win by 30. What the fuck? Nice win, Illini. Brett Underwood.
Yeah. Yeah, I did not have that. I mean, scoring 109 points in Eugene is fucking insane. Let's go. the hospital. A lot of people disrespected out on those streets. You're going to be there one day. All right. Whether you like it or not. All right. You're going to be at that hospital and you're going to be hoping that these fuckers help you. All right. And I was trying to talk old Mac into getting some help, but he thought, no, I got this on my own.
I'm healthy.
We'll see. We'll see. Your day's coming. Hospital's coming. All right. No one escapes a trip to the hospital. Anyway, second game ball. Where are you going?
I'll go to the other Big Ten shit game. By the Big Ten sucks. Like this fucking Maryland, Washington shit, and Oregon, Illinois. I'm like, why are there these Big Ten games? But I will go to Washington, getting a nice win over Maryland at home. Good job, Danny Sprinkle. They've won back-to-back since that Seattle embarrassing loss.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a good game ball. Good game ball. Let's go with the likes of the Tommies. You went into Fargo, got it done. They are fun. They're a fun program there. So give me the Tommies. Where are you going? Third and final game ball for you.
Tops go to Liberty, get a win to start Conference USA play. Hell yeah. Let's go Tops, Hank Plona.
I am going to go to the likes of. I think UTEP deserves a game ball more than Colgate because I think UTEP is starting to turn into a team that could potentially make the NCAA tournament. I've been impressed with them this year. I think Golding's got them taking a step forward. Huge win against La Tech. Now, if memory serves me correct, I do believe they play everyone twice, so they're going to have to play in Ruston. I think who's the best team in the CUSA coming into tonight? Like if you had to project March,
I would have said Liberty.
The team that is playing at home.
What?
The best team in the Conference USA is the team that's playing at home.
Except Liberty lost.
No, but I'm saying like to project in March. Yeah. Who's making the NCAA tournament?
I think on a neutral floor, the winner of the conference tournament is going to be Louisiana Tech.
That was my first thought. So that's why I thought this win might. Liberty's still in the mix, but I don't feel like they're as good as a couple years ago. So
both Mac and I picked Liberty preseason to win the conference tournament, but we'll see.
They are 12-2. I mean, I'm not going to overreact to one night, but
no, you shouldn't. They're still in the mix. It's the CUSA. Everyone's in the mix. Middle Tennessee, FAU. No, FAU's gone. New Mexico State.
Today was a sneaky giant slate, so I'm going to throw in two honorable mentions because I think you guys missed a couple of good ones. Loyola Marymount absolutely kicking the shit out of Oregon State. I still think that's a great win. And then Oakland holding Milwaukee under 50. That's incredible.
Fuck you, Hawaii. Anyway, I like those game balls though, Bieniek. Sorry, we lost on Hawaii. It was an easy ticket for Santa Barbara. Let's get to tomorrow's action. Yeah. You might be behind me. Sorry.
Damn. Yeah. What the fuck?
Folks, want to tell you that the college basketball experience is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Underdog Pick'em is one of the biggest menus for all the sports, and Underdog is always making it easier to win with Profit Boost and Gimme Pick'ems. Underdog Playoff Best Ball is now live. The Gauntlet Tournament has $2 million in prizes up for grabs for just a $25 entry. They got college hoops. They got college football. So sign up. And when you do, sign up with the promo code TCESGPN to claim your special pick plus first time deposit offer up to $1,000 in bonus cash. That's Underdog Fantasy promo code TCESGPN. We're also brought to you by mybookie.ag. Look, we've been with MyBookie for a long time. All right. Back in the day when I had to push a lawnmower out of we were with MyBookie. I respect that. They were with us. And when we were recording in a fucking shed somewhere in LA, they're fantastic. We're back with them. Plus they got props for every game. The live dealer casino is a blast. You should bet on Minnesota college football tomorrow. Take Minnesota. Thank me later. And I hope you tailed me on Ole Miss because that's the most money I've had on a football game in a long time. head over to mybookie.ag, promo code TCE SGPN for 100% deposit match up to $1,000. Plus, they're going to give you a little $10 casino chip. That's mybookie.ag, promo code TCE SGPN. We're also brought to you by Rhythm. SGPN's proud partner. Rhythm is the #1 AI-powered sports betting platform that helps provide bettors of all levels the ability to build custom predictive betting models in seconds and get predictions for betting on money lines, spreads, totals, props. Look, you can sit back and copy one of the top performing models from the leaderboard. You'll probably make cash if I had to bet, or you can build your own. That's what I do. And then Rhythm will adjust around what you're building. You can now track your props in the Rhythm app as well. They got college hoops. They got college football, NFL, NBA. They got it all over at Rhythm. Claim your free 7-day trial period today by going to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/rhythm. That's RITHMM. That's sportsgamblingpodcast.com/rhythm. All right, we are back.
I'm just here to bring diversity to this set here. Give the kind of white man's perspective on things from the point guard position.
All right. We have slides. Almost forgot about that.
Yo, baby.
Fairfield is heading to North Andover, Massachusetts, to take on these Merrimack Warriors. Warriors come out to play. No, we should bet Fairfield, Mac.
I think it's too many as well. I think Fairfield, they lost 4 in a row, but I mean, anybody that watched the Columbia game knows that was a total phony game. I think they're live in this game. I think we get a 1-possession game. Give me Fairfield. I'll lock it.
You know me.
Let's go.
God loves Stags. Let's go. Give me the Fairfield Stags. Lock it up 7.5. Is there any chance, Mac, that if we wait, this will be 8 or 8.5, or will it go the other direction?
I think it'll stay around 7.5, 8.
All right, let's just go in now.
Look, I'm lock battling you guys. It's my favorite play on the slate.
Meatloaf.
I don't have many plays on this smaller Friday slate, and I typically suck betting Mac.
The only thing on my mind, Gene, was pussy.
This is the worst conference for me betting each and every single season because there's not many Friday games.
Let me tell you, I'm fucking horrible at picking this conference, but I got a winner tonight.
You know why I brought that up? Because they're not in this conference normally. They're in the NEC, but this is their home opener in the MAC, and they're going to come out and they're going to run it up here on Fairfield. Fairfield this season, 273rd.
Watch your words.
Schedule.
Watch your words when you're coming at my Stags.
Oh, I'm coming at them hard. 273rd strength of schedule, 352nd ranked defensive efficiency. Merrimack this season, 59th. Ranked strength of schedule, that 5-win record, whatever they are, 5-8, 5-9, or whatever, they are way better than their record. And this defense is legit. They've played very good against many better opponents here. And I think the offense catches up to speed in conference play. I think they run it up. They win by double digits here.
There's an 8 out there on DraftKings.
Yeah, it's going to go up. The computer's like Merrimack. Fade the computers.
Dude, we're going to cash on this. Sprinkle the money line. Sprinkle the fucking money line. Battle. Phoenix on Merrimack. Dundee Mac on the Stags.
I'll see you guys when I'm in the winner's circle and you're in the loser circle. We'll talk about this.
You fucking do. God damn.
Loser circle? Is that just rehab? What's the loser circle?
Yeah.
I like this, right? The loser circle. Go hang out in the loser circle.
Talking all this shit.
Got to create that. Let me talk to my people at the racetrack. Let's get a loser circle. Next up.
Ooh, MACtion.
Oh boy, this is great. So glad we got MACtion back. Akron is laying 5.5 in Bowling Green, Ohio, at the Stroh Center. You don't just walk into the Stroh.
Yeah.
and get that dub. I'm on the 5.5. What are you doing here?
We should lock Bowling Green. I think
I
they're
think
going
we
to win
should
the game
too.
outright. I mean, last year.
I needed a little
Todd's,
nudge. I just needed a little nudge.
I mean, Todd Simon, year one last year, they were this close. They lost by 4. I think they're going to win the game outright. Back-to-back road spot for Akron, too. Give me Bowling Green.
Come fly with the Falcons. Let's go. Double lock. And then you guys want to get rich. Do you want to get fucking rich?
Long Island on the schedule tomorrow.
Look, let me tell you something about New Year's.
Hell of a game because it's the Dolphins too.
Yeah. Fucking pretty little Dolphins. You fucking kid wants a little photo with the fucking Dolphins. I saw that bullshit Flipper movie. Absolute fucking fugazi. That movie's bullshit. All right. The Sharks. You want to watch a movie? You watch Jaws, number 4. All right. The fucking Sharks are gonna be swimming tomorrow. 3 is the line. You got Lemoyne, the fucking mayonnaise company, coming all the way up to Brooklyn. Take all my Sharks. It's disrespectful to Rod Strickland, a fucking NBA great. It's disrespectful to the whole goddamn city. The 7 fucking boroughs. It's disrespectful to all of them. Get this bullshit from upstate New York, Lemoyne. I never heard of a fucking Lemoyne. We probably buried a few fucking schmucks over by Lemoyne. But let me tell you think you're just going to walk in to the Steinberg Wellness Center where you got you know damn well the screws are greased, the fucking court is greased, and I'm telling you the line is fucking greased in the favor of the Long Island Sharks. You can take whatever you want. Lemoyne's the type of fucking people. This fucking team, I know this team. They're the type to come to the gym, hit the vending machines, are fine. We got over 6 vending machines there. And they come there and they ask where the fucking Fig Newtons are at. I know you're kind of Lemoyne. You ain't ready to come in and battle with the Sharks. And let me tell you, I watch a lot of that deep blue ocean shit on Nat Geo. And Dolphins, they never fuck. They say they're smart. Bullshit. That's another one on the white man's lies because I can tell you this. They go to the middle of the ocean where none of the cameras can go, and the fucking Sharks are biting the fuck out of them. Sharks -3, huge lock. Go heavy on this fucking thing. We are swimming in cash tomorrow night. I don't give a fuck what you two say. Battle me, I dare you.
I'll battle you because this game is at Barclays.
Hey, Colby, the 6 vending machines, multiply that by 10. There's going to be 60.
We're bringing it. What do you mean? I know Steinberg's my fucking lawyer. He is bringing the vending machines wherever the fucking action is. All right.
Boy, buddy line. Get the shit out of here.
So
I have a question.
You're going to eat so much shit on this pick, dude. I'm telling you. Listen to Dundee here.
There's going to be 10 people at this game at Barclays. The dog is winning this game.
No.
I have a question, Matt. Dundee. Does DJ Burns have any of those vending machines in the Steinberg?
No, he does not.
No.
Okay. Why? He's not allowed in.
He owns vending machines and he stocks vending machines.
Oh, I'm saying, but I know who he is. He's not allowed in the gymnasium.
Why not?
You know why?
He's a college basketball legend.
He's a fucking pussy pack. All right. He's not allowed in. There's a big sign outside of the Steinberg Center saying no fucking pussy pack allowed. All right.
I can't wait till you get pissed off at this game.
No, this is a smash play. They're winning by double digits. Double digits. Yeah, Rod Strickland knows all about that shit. He's friends with Jay-Z. All right, look. Yeah, he's a dude. He's a connected guy. You saw him at the Knicks game the other night. I got 20 people tag me in that shit. He's a connected guy. Barclays Center. He fucking saw Big Daddy Kane there one time. Don't fucking start with me. All right.
Why is this game at Barclays?
It's because he got connections. He called Kane. He said, Kane, I loved warming up, Kane. Now you gotta hook me up. Plug me in. And
Friday night at 7 at Barclays, LIU, Lemoyne. What the fuck is going on in this world?
No one in New York City knows who the fuck Lemoyne is. That's what I'm saying. It's a smash spot.
Oh,
the shop.
No one in New York City knows what Barclays Center is.
What? No, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. They got the ACC tournament there, right? Don't they? How'd that regionality work out for them? Well, let's do battle because I can't now because it's just, I've been disrespected before. But this one, you pissed me off a little bit with your hospital takes, but this one is fucking crossing the line. All right. You better watch over your shoulder the next time you have Peter Lugas. I'll have the fucking Mater D rub his dick all over your fucking steak, your porterhouse. All right. So you better watch. You better watch yourself. All right. We got a battle. Dundee on the Sharks. Max swimming with these fucking dolphins, wanting to be Flipper. I can jump through a fucking hoop. Oh, fuck you. All right. Anyway, down to this where we go. You've been in Utah too long, buddy. I don't even want to ask what the hell you had for dinner. What are you drinking? Look, they don't have nothing like Peter Luger's in Utah. What are you going? I don't care. I don't give a shit how many Hollywood big shots are coming through there. Check out Robert Redford's goddamn film festival. Iowa, Wisconsin.
Here we go.
Yes. This is like St. Thomas, North Dakota State on steroids. All right.
It's a major version of it.
Wisconsin's laying 5.5.
Isn't this a home team series?
Yeah, yes. I think so. I think we should bet Wisconsin. Bet Wisconsin.
Yeah, I'm betting Wisconsin. Lay it, lock it. Let's go.
Yeah, I think so too. Double lock on these Badgers.
Friday night in Madison.
Look at this Badger. He's surprised. Look, this Badger. He's going underhanded. Shoot. I know you think he's laying up. YouTube.com/The College Experience. He is going for the underhanded free throw. All right, it's still common in Wisconsin. Next up, it's a fun slate of games here.
Yeah.
The Aqueduct, Quinnipiac is heading to Jersey City. Brick City. I have an idea. And that idea is us betting St. Peter's -2.5.
I was torn in this game. What's the history on these two recently?
St. Peter's won by 2.
Yeah,
last year.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the dog here. I think it's a tight one. No bet. Give me the Aqueduct. Let's go.
I'm gonna bet these Peacocks.
All right.
Not a bad idea for a parlay. Drive over the fucking bridge. Sharks, Peacocks. What's not to like? Stonehill. It's been on fire lately.
I know it.
The Chieftains are heading to Erie, Pennsylvania. Take on Mercyhurst. St. Thomas is laying 3. I'm sorry, not St. Thomas. Stonehill is laying 3. I get confused because they both have purple, and they're both awesome right now. Stonehill's been a machine lately, right? Haven't they won like 4 or 5 or something? I feel like they have, or covered. Maybe they just covered 4 or 5.
They've won 2 in a row. Yeah, I'm on Mercyhurst.
No, I'll take Stonehill. No conviction. No real conviction here.
Friday night, Mercyhurst.
You're gonna need that NEC app, by the way. Thank me later.
Yes.
By the way, I think that's the Real Lake Show's first home game in the NEC.
Oh man, it's tempted to bet them against Stonehill's a road favorite.
All right, you swayed me. You just swayed me then. Give me let's go back. Let's go back to that. I think I will take Mercyhurst because they're new to
the road favorite.
Well, and they're also new. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Both these teams are new, but Mercyhurst is more new.
I'll bet Mercyhurst.
Let's take. I'm not going to bet that, though, but I will take Mercyhurst. Yeah.
Friday night dog. It's home game.
Moneyline Mac, lock it up, Mercyhurst. Hey, this guy, he's finally willing to go to the other hospital.
Oh yeah, he's a better hospital. They'd fuck Detroit up. That shitty ass Michigan State.
Wichita is heading to Philly to take on these Temple Owls. This is my favorite Temple Owl logo because he's like fat and irritated. They should go back to this one. And then the Wichita logo is just fantastic.
Oh yeah,
it's just absolutely fantastic. This is a really good logo battle here.
I like the new one too. I don't mind the new one as well.
For Wichita or for Temple?
Yeah, for Wichita.
Okay, because if you're gonna say Temple, I was gonna have issues. Temple's laying 1.5. Mac, does this line stink to you? Because I think Wichita is better than Temple. Am I crazy?
I think it does, but Temple's been good at Philly or in Philly this year. I'm on Temple.
I'll take Wichita. No bet stinks a little bit to me.
I mean, Wichita, this first game back from Christmas, right? After they just drove K-State, they had 2 weeks off. No, wait, they played Friends the other day. Friends, yeah, nice.
Friends, how many of us have them? No, give me Wichita. Let's go. Wagner is laying 10.5 in Staten Island. You're telling me on the same very night.
This is great. This is great.
Long Island and Chicago State are playing in the great city of New York City and not against one another.
Don't they play on Sunday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know my fucking shock schedule. I actually think we should take the points here.
Yeah, new life for Chicago State here.
I think we should.
New season. I mean,
did you see this
lock
comment
Chicago
from
State?
the abbreviation for Friends University is fuck. Friends University of Central Kansas.
Fantastic. They got to do T-shirts.
I'm locking Chicago State as a 10.5 dog here. Wagner. I mean, come on, get out of here.
0-15 Chicago State, 10.5 dog.
New season.
They did beat them by 15 last time they played.
Yeah, it's a new season.
That was 2009, might I add. But
first game in this league, Chicago State got some new life here.
I'm not locking this, but I'll take the 10.5. You sold me on that. All right, I'll pick it. If I'm up a lot of money, maybe I'll bet. Maybe I'll bet it, but no luck. Moneyline Mac, though, locking up these Cougs. Let's go. Next up, Manhattan. Dude, New York is the mecca of Friday night hoops.
I know.
Manhattan is heading into Albany, New York to take on Siena. My St. Bernard's. I told you that.
A good game.
This is like the best. This is the I think one of the most entertaining teams to gamble on.
Yeah.
Siena.
Manhattan will probably win outright.
I'm laying the 3.5 with Siena. Let's go. This game's awesome.
I think I'll lay with 3 or lay the 3.5 as well. No bet.
Oh, I'm gonna lock it. I'm gonna bet this. Let's go. I'm gonna watch every second of this. All right. Next up, Marist. Huh. They're in New York, the great state of New York. New Rochelle.
Why is Iona favored?
Iona's laying 1.5. The stink very strong because Marist is channeling their inner Rick Smits. They're back to dominating.
Yeah.
9-2, first place in the MAAC.
Let's go.
What the fuck is this line? Give me Iona.
4-9 laying what?
What is this line?
It's 9-2. Give me MAAC. Wild this year. I'll lay it with Iona. Lock it up.
Yeah, Bieniek. Triple lock on Iona.
Come on, Bieniek.
Fuck.
Great enthusiasm.
He's
What is he doing back there?
he's an excited guy. I promise you.
Look at all the shitty newsletters sometimes, guys.
Yeah. What are you excited about this week, Noah? You didn't know I added you to the stage, did you?
The gigantic Saturday slate of 130 games.
Okay.
Oh, God, the marathon's tomorrow.
Damn it. That's a lot of slides. I don't know.
A lot of drinking.
I don't know if I'm going to do that. Central Connecticut State is heading to Loretta, Pennsylvania. Give me St. Francis. I know I'm breaking a rule of mine, but I just think it stinks a little bit. Does this stink a little bit to you?
Yes. I mean, Central Connecticut's been a great story this year, but you know what? I'll lay it with Central Connecticut. This would be one I'll dive into the stink.
I love my real Blue Devils, but I just feel like no one's excited to be in Loretto, Pennsylvania. Not even the people that live there. And I can tell you this. I thought this would be a bigger line.
Yeah. I'm not betting it. I'm staying away from it too.
Next up's fun. The Xavier Musketeers are heading to DC, where the Hoyas and Ed Cooley are laying 1.5.
It's a great game.
Give me Georgetown -1.5. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I mean, so we got in the Big East right now, Georgetown 2-0, Xavier 1-2 here. I think I kind of like the Hoyas, man. I
don't know about a bet though. I'm just going to take Georgetown.
I'm gonna lock Ed Cooley, man. I think he gets to 3-0 here. I like backing George or Ed Cooley teams at home, and give me the Hoyas to continue the momentum. Let's go.
Clark, can we get an estimate on how many human beings are going to be at this game?
I think we're going to start seeing some people come back.
It's that. How many people are going to be at this game? Before I dive into this, are we going to have half the fucking stadium? Half? All I ask is give me half, and I'm in.
Oh, on a Friday night, yeah. Friday night, yeah.
He says 8K. That's not half. Right?
Xavier's also not a good road team.
Yeah, I'll just
come on, Georgetown.
I'll take Georgetown. You're locking it.
Yeah.
Moneyline Mac locking up the Hoyas. Michigan State is headed to Columbus, Ohio, where Sparty's catching 1.5. Ohio State won by 3 last time they played. They've won 3 straight, but Sparty's won 6 straight, but only one game on the road there. Give me Sparty. Give me Sparty.
Give me Izzo. Give me Izzo to spoil the party here. I'll lock up Sparty. They're going to win outright.
I will bet this one.
Yeah,
I will bet this one. Bieniek?
Yeah. Tugging me in multiple different directions and picking this game. But Friday night, when there's only like 15 games normally, I'm always going to bet the marquee Big Ten game, just because I feel like this is one of my better conferences. This one's an easy handicap. Give me the grizzled vet against the overwhelmed head coach, Izzo. And Sparty dominates on the glass here. Michigan State wins it.
Triple R. Michigan State catching 1.5. Let's go. All right, next up, we are headed to St. Louis, where I'm waiting on a striking distance sequel right along the Mississippi. St. Joe's is getting 1.5. Yeah, I'm on St. Louis -1.5. I'm in.
Friday night national TV game, St. Louis.
Their fans show up to their stadium too.
Yeah, Yep.
Yeah. I'll take St. Louis minus 1.5. Double lock. Bieniek, you in?
Yeah, this is triple lock. St. Louis has been a little snake bitten so far this season. They've lost like 4 close ones within the last 3 weeks. They got over the hump last game against Fordham in a big road victory here. This is Shirt's first home game in conference. And it's against St. Joe's, who is being built up as one of the better teams in this league. I'm not buying it. And I think this is still a little bit of a valley in the market of where you can get the Billikens compared to where they'll be at the end of the season. This is a good team. They've just had some bad luck with injuries and just blowing tight games late. Give me the Billikens. Lock this one up. Triple lock.
Triple lock on these Billikens. Next up.
Oh man.
What is this line, dude?
Let's lock Creighton.
Of course. I what?
Last year,
9.5
game. Yeah, I mean, I think this is usually always a tight game between these two. Creighton's still kind of more desperate team here for a resume standpoint. I'm on Creighton with you. Let's go.
Yeah. Double lock on them Blue Jays. Catch a 9.5 in Milwaukee, taking on Shaka Smart and the Warriors. And we shall end the night with another lock.
Oh boy.
Steve Lavin in Nevada are returning to the scene.
Alford.
What did I say?
Said Lavin.
Oh, they're both UCLA
That is
coaches.
fucking hilarious.
Steve Alford and Nevada. I have never done peyote with Steve Lavin in the desert. But he has been on our show, and we have exchanged text messages.
Has named Steve Lavin the new head coach of Nevada basketball.
There's similarities, believe it or not, from like basketball. Like you look at some of Lavin's UCLA teams; they were fucking loaded. But look, Steve, I've kind of been sharp with Steve this season, really. I know the chat likes to think that I've gone down with the sinking ship, but the times I faded him, like in Laramie, like who were they playing when I faded him?
Wazoo.
And I hit, yes, Wazoo. I've been pretty sharp with Steve. Something about that peyote. We looked into the that campfire that we had at the same time. You could see your future. And the future tells me they will not cover 5.5 at the pit. So I will lay it with the Lobos. Lock it up. Is it a little trappy? Sure. I just think the pit is on a Friday night, nationally televised. Fuck out of here. What are you doing here, Mac?
Yeah, I mean, last year they got absolutely housed at the pit, but he won the year before that. Remember, this is where Alford coached at in New Mexico. Everybody got snake bit the other night by Alford. Nevada outright tomorrow at the pit. Alford.
Everybody got snake bit. I took fucking Wyoming.
No, against Utah State.
Oh yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. I know we battled. We battled last time they were on the road.
Yeah. This is the one he gets back at the pit, familiar ground. The Nevada outright.
Nope. You're gonna lose again, buddy. Dundee on the Lobos. Mac on the pack. That's our slate. I mean, it's a short slate, but the games are pretty awesome. Top 3 plays of the night for me: the Long Island fucking Shucks. Easy number 1. Number 2, I will also go to St. Louis and take those Billikens. At number 3, Don't overthink it. The Pit in New Mexico. Don't overthink it. Mac, top 3 plays.
I had St. Louis circled as my number 1. I really like them in that spot against St. Joe's. They're getting better. Vila's getting healthier. They're learning under Schurtz. Not Schwartz over there at ECU. Number 2, Tobin.
May the Schwartz be with you.
We're going to get a Friday night pop-up spot from Tobin Anderson and company against Maris here. Then number 3, we'll just have an ultimate battle here in the number 3 spot. Steve Alford's winning at the Pit tomorrow. They're getting out of that 0-3. They're getting in the win Coleman in the Mountain West. Let's go Nevada.
He's not welcome there. The good people in the state of New Mexico don't like him.
Last year when they ran it up on him.
And look, they're going to run it up again this year. All right. They're going to give him a little, like in Santa Fe where they got these little bags for Christmas that are lit in like that. It's like a hole in the fucking bag, lights up. They're going to give him that, but it's going to be full of shit because that's his whole goddamn coaching career. All right. Bieniek, top 3 plays.
Merrimack -7.5. Favorite play tomorrow. Cocktail Napkins got it at 11. They've played a great schedule up until this point. The defense has really hold serve. The offense has been a little lacking, but I think it's going to be a breath of fresh air when they get into MAAC play. This is their first game in that conference. They're at home. I think they run it up. They win it by double digits here. Second one, don't overthink it. Grizzled vet over a young, overwhelmed head coach. Michigan State wins it outright. Wrong team's favored here. They'll win the battle on the glass. And number 3, no cocktail napkin, no matchup analysis on this one. This is just the good old eyeballs. St. Louis has been a little snake bitten this season. I think they get a win by more than possession tomorrow. And Schurtz's first game as a head coach in the A-10 here with St. Louis. So St. Joe's, not fully buying into him. So I'll take the Billies at -1.5.
All righty. Give Noah Bieniek a follow on Twitter at NoahB77_. Moneyline Max on Twitter at Moneyline_Mac. I'm on Twitter at the Colby D. The College Basketball Experience is on Twitter at TCE on SGPN. And yeah, shout out to Cody Frazier, 3 hour feedings. He's got twins. I told you, dude. I mean, I tried to warn you. I walk around town looking like Van Gundy. I told you this. I look like like a mixture. You ever see that movie Powder? I feel like powder because like blood's not just flowing. Like it's a mixture of powder. Forget the actor's name that played Powder, mixed with Van Gundy. That's the way I feel.
Speaking of our newer fathers, my thoughts are with Ryan Hasty. I'm hoping everything's okay over there, going well. Last night, he was in the chat, a little bit worried. So tonight, I don't remember seeing him here. So hoping all is well, all is good news, and he's just a busy new dad, and not the negative there. So
yeah, best wishes. I don't even know what you're referring to, but I do want to wish him the best. Yeah, wish everyone the best, you know? Have fun in life.
Yeah.
Don't drive a car into people.
That'd be a good start.
I mean, I've always wanted to drive a dump truck into someone's house, but never a human.
Films instead.
Yeah, I just wanted no one to be in there. Which I guess, set up surveillance ahead of time. Want to send our love and condolences to anyone affected by that terrible shit going on really everywhere. Honestly, someone lit someone on fire in New York City. What the fuck?
Yeah,
what the fuck is that?
The Trump Tower
blowing up shit.
Yeah.
We're all crazy. It's just watch sports. It's a great distraction. The world's crazy as fuck. Always has been. Find your niche. All right. Go get into fucking records or I don't know, something. Just don't go fucking crazy. All right. Love and condolences to everyone affected. I know no one's None of you guys are listening to the show, but still, it's positive. I'm putting it out there in the universe. Like me and Steve Alford on a fucking peyote trip. All right. Till next time, this is the college basketball experience. Thanks for tuning in. And we out of here.
Celly's off, so I can't be found. I'm on a worldwide tour, touring every fucking curtain down. They say the Lord watches over my sins, over my head, watching hair as it thins, over the ledge, and ain't letting me in. There's still regiments and relevance to letting me win. Win, lose or draw. You ain't prepared unless you all ready to lose it all. Losing a brawl? Yeah, that's a ride day. Good friends know my Nina Hideaway. They came and went, but the riders stay. So it's like I won the lottery and can't be found until I resurface with the latest purchase. 33 and a third and 45 circles. You ain't got that shit, and I ain't 45 king. But on the beats, I've been doing my thing. When I start the program and the doorbell ring, I gotta leave town to a place I can't be found. My celly's off, so I can't be found. I'm on a worldwide tour, touring every fucking curtain down. American dreams, lessons, and still they work. I guess the sand on the beach still was really dirt. Now I'm going home, flying over Rome at 30,000 feet. Like, damn, is that really Earth? I see the killers work on walls, familiar turf. Got a little school in graph, 101 was first. Got a little school in math, didn't really work. But put the numbers on the block and I make them hurt. Any block is my stomping ground where my people lay low so they can't be found. They don't wanna be, ain't from the crew, but I'm honorary. Liquid, soul assassin, harmony. Type of armory that's more than a shield. Type of armory's DeLorean steel. Type of warrior's ill. So true to my sound, but dig deep so it can't be found. My celly's off so I can't be found. I'm on a worldwide tour, touring every fucking curtain down.
It's the revenge of our stealth, the intelligence plane. A manifestation of karma. The far left, low keys, let it be. Listen, whispering words of wisdom. Ghost dog, breathe in the shadow of leaves. Same darkness hides criminals, crooks, and thieves. Special forces, black ops. Bad brains, fishbone, black rock. Matter of fact, Chuck Berry and James Brown. The most of the true story can't be found. Unchained melodies inscribed to freestyle. I rock rhyme mosaics more potent with each style. Crack the system more open with each file. Upgrades and free hotels with these miles. Expansion team dilated peoples in town. If there's a better sound, then it can't be found.
My celly's off so I can't be found. I'm on a worldwide tour, touring every fucking curtain down.
Something to tell you about it now.